Hello guys, welcome to Informatics. Today's video is on about how to choose a perfect laptop for yourself. I hope you all will love this video. Watch it till the end to not miss any single important point before taking your decision. As the first point says, you have to know your requirements and understand the whole reason of why you're buying a laptop. If you're a professional, there are many good thin and light laptops available on the market for you. If you are a student and a beginner on computers, you should go with budget computers and start learning from them, then you can upgrade in the future. If you are an IT student, you need a good CPU, or we can say processor, for your works like coding. If you are a gamer, you should work according to your specs and should get the best possible specs under your budget. There are many dedicated gaming laptops on the market for you guys. As per the second point, you don't have to go with the wrong product and should focus on your requirements. If you are a professional and travel a lot, you should go with ROG Zephyrus or some MacBooks if your budget allows, though there are many budget affordable laptops available for you guys by Informatics, Dell and HP. For gamers, there are dedicated gaming laptops which are actually bulky and on the heavier side. Students, and especially IT students, can get those for coding and editing, but as per their work suggests, they should actually get some thin and light laptops with good specs and thermals. You should know the basics about laptops: the amount of cores, series of graphics card, type of random access memory or RAM, storage type, software version or Windows version, display type plays a crucial role in the experience of the laptop. Even build quality of the laptop should be great. Let's start with the first point, namely processor or CPU. For beginners of children, a good 4-core basic CPU can do the job. For students, you need a good CPU like at least 5300U from AMD or 1235U from Intel. For IT students, you need a good CPU for coding, and an Intel 1240p or AMD 7535HS can do the job easily. Even the 5500U from AMD can do that. For gamers and editor, you actually need a laptop with dedicated graphics and a good CPU. Even though the dedicated GPU works only in rendering the video, it's a good to have thing. For gamers, you should have a 6-core CPU or an hybrid 10/12 core CPU like 12450H or 12500H from Intel. You should know the basics about laptops: the amount of cores, series of graphics card, type of random access memory or RAM, storage type, software version or Windows version, display type plays a crucial role in the experience of the laptop. Even build quality of the laptop should be great. Let's start with the first point, namely processor or CPU. For beginners of children, a good 4-core basic CPU can do the job. For students, you need a good CPU like at least 5300U from AMD or 1235U from Intel. For IT students, you need a good CPU for coding, and an Intel 1240p or AMD 7535HS can do the job easily. Even the 5500U from AMD can do that. For gamers and editor, you actually need a laptop with dedicated graphics and a good CPU. Even though the dedicated GPU works only in rendering the video, it's a good to have thing. For gamers, you should have a 6-core CPU or an hybrid 10/12 core CPU like 12450H or 12500H from Intel. The second thing is a graphics card. Beginners and student don't want a graphics card. For gamers and editors, it's a necessity, and for professionals, it's optional. Like if you are an editor, you actually need a GPU, and if you do 3D modeling or rendering. After the availability of 3050 laptops, budget gamers shouldn't go with the 1650 laptops. Take that as a note. And if you do have the budget, go for a laptop with latest generation graphics card and at least 6 GB of RAM like a 4060. Go for the latest RAM and storage types. For students, even a SATA SSD is enough, and above that, Gen 3 SSDs are a must, and if you do have the budget, go for Gen 4 SSDs. DDR4 RAM is must in 2023, and if you do have the budget, you can go for DDR5 RAM laptops. You have to understand the market to get the best prices of your preferred laptop. It is always worth to wait for the sale on Amazon or any other platform on which you're buying the laptop. Get the perfect brand for yourself. There are many different good brands on the market like MSI, Asus, HP, Dell, Lenovo, Razer, Alienware, which can suit your needs. Apple and MacBooks can be a good choice for you too if you love their products. For people with low budget, MSI, HP, Dell and Informatics are a good choice. For mid-ranged budget professionals and gamers, these brands does the job too. Acer, Lenovo and Apple deserves to get the place here. For gamers, Alienware, Razer, MSI, Acer, Asus, ROG are some good choices. Some selected HP Omen laptops also gives great value. 6. Always get the latest generation of hardware if it comes under your budget, like DDR5 RAM, Gen 4 SSD, Intel 13th/AMD 7th generation processors, NVIDIA 4000 series DGPUs. Know about the service centers present nearby. They play a crucial role in long-term ownership of the laptop. Always try to buy a laptop of a brand whose service center you can easily reach. Don't run for free stuff and always buy quality products. Like if you are one laptop with better quality and another one with free antivirus software, it is obvious to go with one with the better quality. Nowadays even Windows Defender is enough for most of the people. Always check for good upgradability, like 2 SSD slots, 2 RAM slots, easy to clean laptops. Check the TGP of the chipsets provided inside, the wattage of the processor and GPU. The higher it is, the better it is, even though the difference up to 5 watts doesn't provide a major difference in performance in most of the laptops. Quality of webcam, speakers matter a lot. Always go with the better ones provided if you use them. High-quality display in the similar price range with higher percentage of sRGB and higher refresh rate. Look for the nits of brightness too. The higher it is, the better it is. There are majorly 3 good types of displays: IPS LCD, LED and IPS level, along with some OLEDs and AMOLEDs. For budget gamers and students, basic ones are enough, and for professionals, ones like IPS LCD and OLEDs are better. Number and types of ports matter a lot, like USB/Thunderbolt 4, USB Type-C, HDMI, USB 3.2, LAN port, 3.5mm headphone jack are some good to haves. Size of battery impacts the usage a lot. If you're getting a gaming laptop, it should have at least 56 Wh of battery. Watch some reviews about the laptop and understand every single thing about it before making a purchasing decision. Last but not the least, and the main topic, is benchmarks. A few benchmarking apps makes it easy for people to get a good laptop for them, so let's start with a CPU. Geekbench and Cinebench are some good benchmarking apps to understand the performance of the CPU. A Geekbench multi-core score of 5000 and single-core score of 1000 is enough for beginners and students. For IT students, a single-core score of 1000 and multi-core score of 6000 is enough. For gamers and editing professionals, multi-core score should be more than 7 to 8. 1000 and single-core score should be 1000 or higher. If you want a dedicated GPU, the RTX 3050 is the starting border of GPUs. A score of more than 3000 in Blender benchmark is considered good for 3D modeling and rendering with 6 GB of VRAM. Thermals do play a major role in the usage. Always prefer laptops with good thermals. These type of YouTube videos takes a lot of hard work to get created. Please consider support our channel. Have a great day, smiley face.